governance of the National Statistical System is important. How is it to be governed? If we put everybody together, somebody has to lead. Principle 8 of the UN Fundamental Principles on Statistics recommends the coordination. But guess what? Nobody has quite said how it should be. We have looked at it, and we are recommending that we have an advisory body, and most systems have advisory bodies. We are looking to put it in our legislation. England has put it into their legislation. What is the purpose of the governance system? The governance system, as indicated by Mrs. McKenzie this morning, it helps to foster trust in the system and promote the cohesion and the coordination across the system. And this comes about because the structure of that governance system should not be just public sector. It should be private and public sector sitting together to come up with a structure that is useful and amenable to everybody. What are some of the challenges that we face in the system? Not here alone, but across the whole wide world. The issue of trust. This is an important issue because between that one and the concerns about privacy and confidentiality, they come up at us all the time. All of our field officers get this thrown at them. Why should I give you the data? We don't trust government. We're very anti-government in our approach, and more the world is finding this out. We have got to allay their fears. In the issue of privacy, the question is, do we invade homes? Privacy is a fundamental right. The Jamaican Constitution has it written into it that the privacy of the home is important. Confidentiality is slightly different. When I look at the dictionary and the definition of these words, confidentiality refers to keeping a secret. We don't have too many secrets, but the issue is the information that we get, we have to protect it as NSOs across the world. But the issue comes up, and we have to face them because there are challenges that affect our work and affect the data, the supply of data to us. There's a need for transparency. We hear it all the time in the media here, and it's a question, how do we, if we provide the statistics, it will help with the transparency. There is the structure and the capacity of the organization to deliver based on demand. Right now, we are a supply-driven system in Jamaica. We need to change that to a demand, satisfying the needs of our various clients. How do we satisfy them? Do we have the resources to cope with that? The challenges with data collection. We live in Jamaica and in the Caribbean. It is becoming quite an issue with data collection. We face a number of challenges in the field. People don't want to respond. We have crime and violence. We have gated communities, and we have the general apathy of our people. These are challenges that affect us in the field on a daily basis. As we grow and as the time changes, as Dr. Leon said, we have to be very responsive to needs and changes. New statistical indices are being created every day. Statistics is a dynamic subject. Every day there's something new on the market. Today we have to focus on, there's a demand for ICT, there's a demand for agricultural statistics, particularly as we consider things like food security, the culture and entertainment, which is a big thing in Jamaica. Are we earning the kinds of money from it? We need to begin to look at some of these things. There's housing. We have a dynamic housing market, but we have no indicators on that market. There's the new area for Jamaica, but not for the rest of the world, of trading services, that as we move from a manufacturing country to a country that is focusing on delivering of services, this is something, again, we're going to have to measure. And more importantly is the maintenance of existing series. All of us have to keep our series current, and these things are quite costly to maintain. And while we look at the challenges, we need to look at the impact of globalization, because that in itself presents us with a number of challenges. The world went into recession and it impacted us locally. The size of our economy has been reduced, economic activity accordingly reduced, and government's revenue reduced, and guess what? Less money coming to all of us sitting in this room who have to depend on the public purse. But simultaneously, there is an increase in demand for data at a faster rate. And we have to satisfy that data. Last year, 2008, we did a survey, a data assessment survey, and the survey revealed to us that more data were required at a faster rate. Because as the time changes, this is what is being asked of us. We have to report on international conventions, such as the MDGs. We have to gather data for the Human Development Index and other internationally agreed development goals. Are we satisfying those demands on a timely basis? These are the things that we have to consider. Then we have our own development agenda, which is the Vision 2030. Can we cope? As we have said before, there is reduced funding, the implications for delivery of service, because it's a service that we're delivering, and the products that we deliver, can we cope? The increased demand for more and varied information, the need for standardization and harmonization of definitions, concepts at the regional, national, and international level. And the need to determine the capacity of the NSO, which is STATIN in our case, and the NSS, the Statistical System, to deliver and obtain a minimum data sets for monitoring the economy, the society, and the environment. They are all important to us, and we need to begin to manage and monitor. Let us look a little bit at what's happening with us here. What's currently taking place, the role of STATIN and the PIOJ, the need for standardization, dissemination, human resource development, and the need for adequate and appropriate technology. Some of these I will not go through because we have other presentations that will speak to some of them. What is already happening? There's a data sharing policy that sought to bring all the agencies together who were sharing data of one type or another. So there's some coordination that has already been started. There's the Vital Statistics Commission, which is looking at those agencies that are connected and critical to the delivery of vital statistics for Jamaica. There's the harmonization of geographic regions, which I think there has been a decision has been taken on that. There's a national spatial plan, which will look at the whole business of how we plan the physical plan, not just the economic. We have the economic planning in the Vision 2030, and we have the spatial plan now. Then there's government, which is intended to bring the delivery of IT services in a framework. I'm not going to use the word common because I don't like it. In a framework to all of us sitting in this room and everybody else, so that there is some sort of connectivity. And then there's the Vision 2030, which we need to all rally around. What is the role of STATIN in all of this? The Act defines our role, and I want Mrs. Mackenzie outlined it this morning, but in relation to what we are doing today, and it's number 4 that we will look at, bullet number 4 down the list bullet, which is generally to promote the integrated and social economic statistics. When I amend the Act, I need to put an environment in there because that is also important. But When the Act did all of this, it did not say how we should do what we needed to do. In the expanded role of STATIN, which we need to put into the new Act, we need to maintain and promote the use of national standards and the classification systems that go with all of that. We need to assist with the education of the MDAs in the nature and application of statistics standards. We need to have an input, and I'm not saying that we have to do it because I don't want to take on your role. We should have an input into statistical investigations plan. We need to provide technical and administrative support to the work of the Statistics Commission. The role of PIOJ. And I have taken out PIOJ because they have a particular role that is almost a unique role in the system. To advise the government on major issues relating to economic and social policy, interpret decisions, prepare economic models for guidance of policymakers, to coordinate regional, national, regional, and sector development. And one here that we talked about is to develop and establish the monitor and evaluation framework. What are the roles of the MDAs, the ministries, departments, and agencies? We need to ensure that at the highest level, which will be the minister and the DS, that adequate resources are allocated to the efficient operations of the statistics division or unit, depending on where you fall. Today is starting in promoting coherence and compatibility of the national statistics. To prepare statistical work programs for your respective areas. To adhere to the established standards and to collaborate on data sharing mechanisms. Again, this is important because we need to make sure that the data comes together for coherence and for assessment and evaluation. Harmonization and standardization. Again, we have the geographic administration boundaries, which has been agreed, and by letter dated January 24th, we have that there has been an arrangement, which I gather I was not part of it. Some of my staff who are here were part of that decision-making process. That for administration, data collection purposes, the country is going to be divided into 4 regions. And everybody has agreed to that, which is a major achievement, I believe, in the system. We need to use common classification systems, and Ms. Simon here, who was in our chair, she has been advocating and doing some training in some of those areas. We need to develop standards for methodology procedures and guidelines for the compilation of administrative data sets that are to be used for statistical purposes. We need to prepare metadata for each set of official statistics. One of the problems we have is that not all our data sets have metadata on them. And so the use of the data is sometimes limited. And we need to begin to look at the SDNS. We are sending off some of our team to look at it so that we can inform you more on that. Dissemination Standards. Jamaica is a member of the, as a member of the UN family and relies on external audit. We are going to have to change. We have to move to SDGs. The UN Statistics Commission at this time is recommending that we develop similar dissemination standards for social statistics. Why is that so? So far, social statistics has not had the kind of developmental work that macroeconomic statistics has had. So we have to develop the standards, but for us to develop the standards, we have to have the data sets. Human resource development. This is a very important area. Mathematics is not a subject of choice in high school. There is need for in-service training. UTech used to run a paraprofessional program, a summer certificate program. They have stopped. They are now in